Okay, I've been doing this for a while. I need to take a break. Tommy. Tommy, get the hell over here. Tommy. Open the door, Tommy. Tommy? Tommy? Oh boy. The lights are out. It must be past 8. Rule number 6. Always carry a flashlight. Uh-huh. I mean, I did need to clean the kitchen and the living room. Hey, is there a chance I could get my chair back? No. Okay. You stay there. I will sit on the couch. I gotta finish this game quick. Well, things got worse. A lot faster. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, I can't run. I'm pressing the button and I can't run. Ah! It's a bad time. It's a bad time. Okay. No need to panic. Just gotta get through this section. I'm not in that much danger. Unless this door is locked. Fuck me. Oh, it makes bad Silent Hill noises. Okay, this room will at least give me plenty of time to heal. So, okay, this section where you're not allowed to run, it is worth noting that as far as I am aware, it's not going to spawn any enemies that go faster than you, because that would just be impossible. It'll only spawn enemies like Ben, or not quite Pyramid Head over here, or probably the space parasite. I think those are the only ones you really have to worry about. And of the 3, I'd say Ben is the most dangerous. Oh, I got my sprint back. I just realized that I never had a mentor figure, trial, or leaving home scene. That means the story isn't following the archetypes to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it was nice for a little while at least. Unlike the romantic, I don't think the trope guy has a corpse. Which is sad, because I would be interested to see what they would make him. How they would differentiate his appearance. Probably give him a nice t-shirt or something. Whew. Oh, wait. I need to practice that. I need to practice going to the left instead of the right there. Slimer, you are not very dangerous. Frankly, I'm glad I got you instead of someone else. Ice cream. It is also worth, around this point, keeping an eye to make sure that no second monsters pop out when you're being chased by Slimer or one of the other less dangerous ones. Because you can get double teamed by this point in the game. Oh shoot. Door! And Slimer's gone. Honor the brain. Check for notes. Remember to go left. Man, I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but I can see some hands in there. It's a bad time. FNAF room. Who is it? Oh, it's you. Okay, cool. That's fine then. Thing's still just sitting there on the chair. It's just watching the screen. Well, I hope it's enjoying the show. Almost 800. Ooh, Tommy, why? Alright, it's gone. Shouldn't be any problems now. Just gotta clear my mind. Just gotta calm down a little bit. Things will be okay. I'm already within 200 rooms of the end. And then it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I can go to bed. I hope. I really hope. Down to castle brick texture. I am interested to see if we get the next set of notes, the ones from the survivalist. Those ones admittedly aren't super interesting. They all kind of go down. Hey, they all kind of go downhill after the romantic. But there are still some neat ones. You know, I knew it was coming. But guy, don't. What is this? Wow, what a mansion! Inside another mansion. Maybe I've made it all the way to the end of the house. Maybe this is like a resting place or another entrance, perhaps? Whatever the case, I think this is a good spot to rest. You're wrong, buddy. You could not be more wrong. This is Specimen 12. You will remember from the Cat DOS entry that it's the manor itself that is the specimen. There's the exit. It's locked. There's the key for the bedroom. This mansion is strange. I think the bricks and wood are actually just painted on. Everything still feels kind of fake. Also, I keep hearing movement and voices below me. Maybe other survivors are hiding down there. The Cat DOS entry also mentioned that it takes a host to do its will. Here's the bedroom. I somehow managed to get away, but I don't know for how long. I hear him, even when I know he's not there. It's like he isn't even real, but instead my own fears manifesting themselves and stalking me. Something's coming. You can hear his footsteps. He just opened the door. There he is. The old man. The host of the mansion. Got a big old sickle in one hand that he probably got from the garden. He just heard the door open and close, so safe to get back out. And he dropped a key for the library. Okay, so first and foremost, worth mentioning, this area, despite that initial note, isn't based on Resident Evil like Specimen 3 was. Another key. And nowhere to hide. It's actually based on Clock Tower. This has been confirmed, but the way you can tell is that Clock Tower also takes place in a mansion like this, and more specifically, the killer is just a dude with a big tool. In Clock Tower, it was the Scissor Man. Here's this guy. Just hide immediately. It's also the only time in the game you're gonna encounter this hide mechanic. You want to make sure you do it immediately. Because while this guy is in the mansion, he's an instant kill. If he touches you, you die. No question. Go away, man. Tiny bit of trivia. This guy used to be voiced by the host for Hot Pepper Gaming. I think his name is Vernon Shaw. But they changed the voice actor for the HD version. Go through the door. Go through the door. Come on, man. Go away. They also used to have a little bowl of peppers in one of the rooms. I think it was in that main lobby, by the way. But main lobby, actually, by the door. Not the door, the stairs. Blah. I hate this area. I hate this area for a couple of reasons. Left a book. The main reason is that it just drags. You can't do anything with the piano. Like, of all of the areas that are basically just the game doing a single room. Oh, we haven't been in here yet, have we? I can hear him coming down the hallway. I need to hide, but I don't know where. I now know that this is not an exit or a resting place. It's just another specimen room. I think he's outside the door now. I think you're actually supposed to encounter him in this room first. I think I totally bungled the order of operations here. Oh well. Yeah. I don't know who the new voice actor's name is. He's, I think, just a professional voice actor. But, oh man, you don't even really get to see his mechanics until you leave this room. Like, this entire time is just building up the tension of what is this guy capable of. You don't know. And you won't know until you leave. Yeah, he didn't drop a key. The first room you enter, he will drop something for you. I guess I just had an extra encounter with him by accident. Whoopsie. Back in here. Okay. So we need to get back to the library, which was this way. Because we got a textureless book. And in one of these, there we go. A little space to put a book. And down here, got a trap door. I mentioned back in the food demon area that I'm afraid of being underground. It's not exactly claustrophobia, it's specifically getting stuck. Because you hear all of these stories about people trying to crawl into little spaces. And the earth shifts just a little bit, but it's enough to trap them there forever. And the people there can try and help as much as they can, but at the end of the day, they're just stuck there. Forever. Oh, shizer. But yeah, so being underground in a video game still kind of freaks me out. So this basement area sucks.
I hear you.
No, you don't. Huh? Oh. Just go away. Okay. It is also worth noting that Skyrim is a horror game for me because you spend so much of that game underground. Exit key. Oh, I think I messed up. There's another area you're supposed to go to before you get that. Nope! We're not seeing it. Sorry, guys. We outie.
Come out. Come out.
Hey, y'all want to know his mechanic? He chases you. More specifically, he's the only monster, as far as I'm aware, that has a stamina bar. Basically, every time he enters a room, he starts with 0 stamina. And then as time goes on, that stamina bar fills up until, probably gonna hear it, he screams. And once he screams, that means he is sprinting right at you.
You're wasting both our time.
Hey man, I'm happy wasting your time. I don't like you. So the room that I totally missed by accident, just by taking that side room, oh boy. Oh, I'm surprised you can't see him right now. Oh, he's sprinting a second time. It was just a room that was full of dead bodies, and there was a note in the middle of it. Oh, thank you, Howard. Huh. As long as we're in Howard's room, we're safe. The guy writing the notes was actually the old man, which is revealed in that room, where it talks about the man defending himself with a sickle he found in the garden. I'm sorry that I missed that. I didn't mean to. Oh, it's you now. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. I heard the door knocking, and I just assumed it was the old man. That is his official title, by the way, the old man. He doesn't have a name. Come on, buddy. All of these specimens are just prolonging how long I have to spend in the dark. It's not a good idea to be in the dark for super long here. Stuff starts to show up. Come on, come on. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of your chest mouth. Like, not to be offensive or anything, but just, it is horrible. Like, it's the entire thing. Your entire torso is split open. You're like a freaking moray eel where you have a huge set of teeth and then there are more teeth behind them. It's awful. Come on. Come on, buddy. I didn't give you a name. I suppose I could just call you Zeno. Like, it would be appropriate. Grapes. I'm pretty sure that's actually supposed to be a cloud, but it looks like grapes to me. I think it's just because it's purple and it's in a very conical shape. Okay, he's done now. Gotta keep moving. Maybe I should tell another amusing historical anecdote to soothe my nerves. Back in pre-revolutionary France. This is digging for it, to be sure. The king and queen of France both had their own individual armies. I'm pretty sure it's called the king and queen's armies. But they had this regular rivalry against each other, very similar to the rivalry that the Marines have with the Army and like the Navy has with the Air Force or whatever. Which I always thought was kind of dumb, but I mean, people jump to lengths to get some kind of competition going, and they think it's healthy, but it's really not. Kind of damaging, actually. But anyway, the King and Queen's Army, regular rivalry. They would train together, and they would occasionally just get into regular old brawls. Who? What? Oh. I heard music, and for a second I thought it was Ben. It's interesting. Ringu is always the one who shows up whenever I'm telling a history story. I mean, I suppose she is one of the oldest specimens from the 1400s. So, one day, a regiment of the King's Army and a regiment of the Queen's Army just happened to be crossing by in the roads of France. A member of the King's Army shouted out loud over everyone to the Queen's Army that the King, you won't believe this, fucks the Queen. And then someone from the Queen's Army responded, "Nay, sir, it is the Queen who fucks the King." Both of these are true. And at the end of the day, 100 men were dead. Because apparently, these allegations were so scandalous that they had to fight for their monarch's honor. How dare you suggest that a married couple fornicate? I don't know. Just the fact that 100 people died as a result of that is what makes that particularly amusing to me. Oh. Day 2. Food supply depleted. Water supply at 30%. Mental health deteriorating leaving notes behind to help others and mark where I've been. Here's a survivalist. He does notes. He does notes about individual days. Honestly, it's so weird getting these notes so late into the floors. Like, we're in the 800s. I should have been getting the survivalist by like 600. Oh. Oh, that breathing sound was bad. Yeah, like I mentioned, identical rooms. They'll just randomize which door is locked. That face absolutely terrified me, but I was in the middle of a sentence, and for whatever reason, my body just went, nope, we're gonna keep going. Oh, that was bad. Whew. We're almost there, almost to 900. We're almost done. Guys, we are nearly there. Doing great. It's gonna be awesome. How you doing, Rinko? Did you enjoy my story? I actually learned that from the biography of Alexander Dumas. Not the author, but his father, who was a count, a swordsman, and a general in multiple French armies, including Napoleon's. Alexander Dumas II wrote most of his books, The Count of Monte Cristo, The Three Musketeers, and I think there was another one, but I'm blanking on it, based on stories he heard about his father, who sadly perished when he was only, I want to say 2 years old. But the dude was radical. Napoleon straight up took something that he did and made a painting based on it, but he was the one doing it. I think he did something. He crashed into a building literally riding his horse. What? Oh. I'm sorry, dear Lord. I totally forgot about you. I saw the static and thought I was in some weird variant of Howard's room. My flesh ain't sustaining nobody, my man. Hate to tell ya. Oh, this is gonna be locked. Ah! It's okay, he only does like 30 damage, it's fine. The flashing words ain't great on the eyes, though, in this darkness. Getting there, getting there. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't gotten any double encounters by now. Whoo! There we go. Give a little pep in your step. And I don't know if that's supposed to be Obama, but it just reads like Obama to me for some reason. Oh. Alright, we're going. We're doing it. Can't slow down. Gotta do 100 more rooms. All that's left is specimen 13. That's the last specimen. That's the only one left. Hey, Howard. I did confirm that his name is Howard, by the way. I don't know where I got Wallace from. Come on, damn it. Whew. Okay. Let's go. Enough room. Hello, hello. Hello. It really just goes on forever. Ooh. Day 3. Hallucinations are manifesting at increasing intervals. The cause is probably sleep deprivation or a gas that's being pumped into the rooms. I have not yet been injured, so I don't think the cause is a brain injury or blood clot. My man, if you are at room 908 and you still think it's gas, I gotta say, I'm impressed by your ability to go completely unharmed this entire time. Alright. It is very dark. Research Report 1. More whales are being shipped to the facility tomorrow. 1 for a health inspection and 2 that are already dead for autopsies. More and more beached whales keep appearing around those islands, and I still can't find what is causing it. Broken. Ooh, this is a bright room. What did they light the water or something? Oh. Oh my, that is not a whale. What is that? It makes quite the noise. Honestly, it reminds me of the whale design from the Dishonored series, but I don't think they had the fish side-to-side tails. I think they were still mammalian up and down. Research Report 4. Whale O15D has died much sooner than I expected while I was away on holiday. I regret not being here, but I had estimated it would live much longer. The team that did the autopsy said nothing seemed to be wrong with the lungs, but the stomach had a circular hole about 2 feet in diameter all the way through to the outside of the whale. This pretty much confirms a parasite is the cause of death. 2 feet in diameter. That is a sizable hole. Oh, we can get in here. Research Report 5. The research facility is now in dire need of more engineers. We have a whole block that is flooded, and some vital staff are missing. The fact that I got 4 and 5 over here implies that I did this out of order. But, you know, whatevs. The water's too high. Well, they did say it was flooded. See what we can do about that. Excerpt 4132. And then I watched carelessly as the sea rose above the sky, casting waving shadows over the world. I saw the silhouette of creatures both familiar and forgotten, and suddenly I found myself falling upwards, towards an ocean of darkness. I could really use a light, let me tell you. Oh! Got a lantern! That's light. Research Report 2. Whale 014D has strange small bite marks. They appear from another smaller mammal, but the strange thing about them is their placement. They are in even rows inside the whale's stomach, all about 5 feet from the bottom of the stomach lining. Even rows. Sounds like intelligence. Research Report 3. Whale O15A is still alive, but gets into fits of thrashing and it's surfacing more often than natural. I think there may be a problem with its lungs, but I don't have any tools that would allow me to check it without it dying. I'll have to allow it to die from whatever is causing it and then do an autopsy. So 15A and 15D are the same whale. It's just marking whether or not whale 15 is alive or dead. I see. Broken. Need a 4-digit code. Well, we got 4 numbers. 4132. Four, 1, 3, 2. I don't remember if that stays the same in every instance or not. But I do know that trying to actually get those things to turn when you're on a console controller, kind of a pain. Research report 6. I hear a girl, or an animal, or something, saying to me, pleading that I come outside my locked room and let the sweeping waves comfort me. Water pump control. Well, sounded like we lowered the water. Let's go see what we did. Oh, that. I do that every time. I walk through the door that I came through instead of the door that I'm supposed to be going through. The lantern got snuffed out. This is filthy. I can't see crap. Oh. Research report 7. All the staff is gone, only I remain. For no purpose I remain here, resisting the call from behind the sealed door. But I will remain, as long as I can. Don't open that door. Well, I think y'all know what we have to do. Door is sealed, that means it needs a key. One of these doors will let me in. Here we go. Not seeing a key in here. Check the other one. There we go. Key? Key? Key. There we go. Whew. Lot of boxes, lot of... Hey. You're a siren. And here I am without any wax in my ears. The siren! Y'all ever play Amnesia? She's basically a reference to that. You know the enemy I'm talking about. The enemy that you can only see moving through the water. Yeah, she's that, except instead of just being invisible, she's a mermaid. Notably, in the HD remake, they actually made her considerably slower than she was originally. So it's not nearly as difficult to get away from her. Occasionally, I have seen her glitch out and go through walls, but that doesn't happen super often. Pretty much all you have to do is get on as many boxes as you can and you'll be fine. But you will notice that our room counter did finally go up. The entire chase sequence with her does count as rooms, which is nice. Yeah, see, she's that far off. As long as you keep sprinting and you hit as many boxes as is necessary, you'll be fine. She is easily one of the least dangerous enemies. You can blitz through most rooms. I have had it happen once where she glitched out, and while I was standing perfectly well on top of a box, she hit me anyway. I don't know, I think just because this particular encounter is so based on whether or not you're standing in the right place and the enemy isn't really there, it's just a hitbox going through the floor, it probably glitches out a little more than the other monsters do. But no, regarding inspiration, she's a siren. She's a reference to Amnesia, she's a siren, there's not a lot to go over, really. Box. Yeah, see, she wasn't even really catching up with me there. See, look, these final sequences aren't that bad. The mansion was drawn out, but it wasn't that bad. And this, we'll be fine with this. Just gotta... Where's the door? Where's... Oh, it's over there. Okay, this could be rough. Yeah. It is worth noting, in the original game, she didn't have that mermaid tail like she does now. She had a towel. So I think it's supposed to be, like, implied she was a mermaid, but she could also be a drowned ghost. Ooh, she could be a Rusalka. The Rusalka... Okay, if we're talking about water monsters, the Rusalka are easily the most metal. They're just the drowning victims. All women. Usually it's their lovers who betray them and drown them. And their ghosts come back to haunt the waters and drown anyone who comes near. And they're just terrifying. Like, you'll go in the water and you'll see these drowned blue kind of seaweed covered dead ghost women, and it's peak spooky mythology right there. I think it was actually this collection of boxes that she hit me on anyway, where it was 2. And there we go. That's the siren done. We're never going to see her again. There are a lot of fish people myth from all over history. Like, people know about the mermaids, obviously, just because, like, that's Little Mermaid. Everyone knows about that. It's obvious. It's Disney. If it's Disney, you know about it. Don't lie, it's true. Then, after a mermaid, there would be the sirens, just because they're the Greek monster, and Greek is super overrated as a mythology. But it's the pop culture of mythology. Everyone ends up knowing about it, just because it's such a mainstay. Who is it? Okay. And the only real reason it is because the Greeks kept writing shit down, and then the Romans kind of stole a bunch of their gods, and they wrote down a bunch of stuff too. The main reason mythologies stay remembered is because somebody wrote them down. If your mythology was primarily oral tradition, chances are either it is super underknown at this point, or the Christians changed it a lot, to the point that people aren't even sure if your apocalypse is real or if the Christians made it up. Or, even worse, if all your gods got turned into lines of royalty, and Fae just became fallen angels. I am very salty about what they did to Ireland myth. Friggin' Catholics. No offense to any Catholics. You specifically did not do it, I know. But no, heck. Friggin' myths of half fish, half people go as far back as, heck, civilization. Honor the brain. Check for notes. Like, Babylon had them, except I think for Babylon, it wasn't so much human torso, fish tail, as much it was big old fish, but it has a head of a person. Oh, what was it called? Oh, what was it? Hold on. Okay, hold on. The Aunwa Pana. I probably super mispronounced that, but it's a giant fish. A giant magic fish from, like, Brazil and Venezuela. Oh, I couldn't finish this without you showing up, could I, Ben? These giant magic fish with the ability to transform people into sheep for whatever reason. but they have these massive man arms just sticking out of where their gills go. And that's literally all it is. Just a big old fish with arms, and I love it. I love it so much. The specific story where they turn people into sheep is that just a tribe of people were crossing a bridge, and the Aunpana were like, "No, we want to eat you." So they knock down the bridge, but they do it in such a... Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Ugh. They knock down the... You know what? Screw you. They knocked down the bridge so that it landed in the water as a raft. And out of pure saltiness, the Aunpana just went, "Nah, y'all are sheep and cows now, and we're still gonna eat you." And that's the end of that story. They're just some salty, salty fish. I'm surprised he didn't get me there. Hitting him with the axe, it'll save you from that room. But I'm not I think it might extend the amount of time he chases you. Or it might shorten it. I'm not super sure. Frankly, I just try not to do it too often. Because, you know, you never know. I am shocked that I haven't seen the food demon again. Usually he's one of the ones that chases me the most. Like, that dude loves chasing you. I've seen Ringu a lot, though. Grapes. Yeah, no, I love monsters. Because they're just so interesting. A lot of them are the manifestations of our human fears and what we're constantly aware of in our daily lives and like that sort of shit. But also some of them are just big fish with man arms. And they turn you into sheep so they can eat you. That's the wrong way. I totally wasn't paying attention. Right and straight. I probably already went. Wait, no. Straight. Right, probably right then. Okay. You really gotta pay attention when you're doing that room. But no, what other cool monsters are there? Because there are some really good monster stories. Like, okay, so most people have never heard of the Tarrasque, or if you have heard of the Tarrasque, you heard of it in terms of it's a D&D monster, and it's basically a walking apocalypse. And you look at this thing and you go, there's no possible way this is an actual monster. They just made this up to have a high-level enemy in this game. No. That thing is... Okay, so the Tarrasque. Oh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. There's nothing left. We've seen all of the enemies. Right? Yeah, because there's no entry for 13. What about for 9? No, it's still take the dead. So there is one neat thing that I want to show off. If this gets me killed, I'm going to be so upset, but I don't think it will. You can do modify house layout more than once. And I think if you do it like 6 times, 4, 5, 6, and then you access specimen 9 again. The Mattress Man. Strange creature made of skin stretched over a bed frame. The specimen is basically just an invisible fast zombie with a hurt trigger, and a flat texture box welded to it. Proved very effective at making subjects scream and run away. You might remember that from, I think it was Specimen 5's area. The dolphin. A plastic surgeon who became infatuated with dolphins after a swimming experience. The surgeon then operated on himself to appear more dolphin-like and was found living inside a flooded cave. Proved extremely effective at making subjects utterly confused and creeped out. Lines. Method arson. An unfinished video game AI that is believed to contain code stolen from a terminated war experiment. Proved effective on some subjects, but misunderstood and ignored by others. Pina. Type in development. A young girl that is believed to be somehow related to the Pied Piper story and changes into various horrific forms to drag out the boss battle. In development, but has proved effective on certain staff. Let's get out of here. Yeah, if you hit that 6 times, you can access... I don't know if it's always those ones, but it's just listed as random specimens, who, notably, you'll never see. They aren't real. Oh! God, Ben! Ben! You're gonna frickin' be here until the end, aren't you? Ha! That's fine, though. We made it. Screw you, Ben. Oh, man, that is... Oh, I don't want every day to be Wednesday. Is that a flying fish? No, that is a bird. Oh. Oh, I see the joke here. Oh, okay. The perspective made me... Okay. Ha! Whoops. Whew! Okay, let's, save that game. Now all that's left is the final boss. What? Wait. Wait, no! No, no, no! That's not right! That's not right! This is the DLC! I can't be in the DLC! This isn't right! No! No, no, no! No! No, it was done! The game was over! How long am I gonna be out here?